That was a rant.
Am I on Thursdays? Y'all need me or?
You're on, man. We got to have you.
It's the same stuff.
It's
What
a
am I
bowl
gonna say?
game.
That was Mo's shoulder. Yeah, Mo's shoulder. Yeah, it's 5% better than it was yesterday. I mean,
What does 5% translate to in yards down the field?
it looked like it had a little more zip on it.
That's
Should have
good.
put the radar gun on it. It had a little more miles per hour to it today. Yeah, he did look better today. It's a little warmer too, I think, maybe, or at least the sun is semi out. So, no, he looked better today. He'll be ready to go.
Everybody just ready to play the game now?
Yeah, you know, we had the 7 practices before Christmas and then 7 after. It's it's time to play.
How do you think Dante has handled kind of his rise in popularity and fame?
I think fine. I haven't seen really much change in him. I think it was kind of funny how all of that took off, and of course, had he not played well, it would have been a flop. But with him playing well and that everything kind of catching on at the same time, I think it's been it's been kind of a source of excitement for us around here. So we're thrilled it's happened. I think he's handling it well.
What has been a lot of your seniors? And just to talk about Furbia and Mackey in particular, how they've.
Yeah, that's Mackey and Furbia, 2 totally different journeys. But 2 totally different kids, but my love and appreciation for both of them is the same. And for Mackey to turn his story around and to start making decisions socially and academically, and that I hope will benefit him long. After the time he spends with us here at Ole Miss, very proud for him. Got his degree now. Was thrilled to be able to call his mom and tell her that. She didn't believe me at first, but that's a good story. And then Ferb has his degree also, and that's what you want from your student athletes. And he's just been a solid example of what a student athlete should be all the way through his career.
Hugh, watching bowl games a lot on TV, seeing helmet-to-helmet hits and that kind of thing, and there's always discussion that follows that. How different is it for you guys coaching? I mean, how do you coach that? Do you know what to look for to help your players and that sort of thing?
You talk a lot more about how to tackle a defenseless player and show them examples of it. And the bang ones are very tough to do, though. I mean, this is and I understand exactly what the rule's trying to accomplish, but how to coach it is I don't think it's possible really to coach it totally, but you sure make them aware. In the course of a game, when you're full speed, the levels of the people's height change. The levels from a split second to the next second. My head level was here, now it's here on a run. The whole thing though is some people I listen to announcers announce the games, and I don't think they're exactly accurate all the time. It's a defenseless player. It's not a guy running the football. He's not defenseless. So when those levels change and there's some helmet-to-helmet contact, the way I understand it, that's not anything illegal about that. But on a guy that is defenseless, a shot to the head is going to be scrutinized.
Do you sense understanding in your players? Do they know the point? Do they get the point you're trying to get across?
Oh yeah, they get it and they understand it. We had an episode with Trey Elston this year that we're all very aware of. He had no intent or harm, but there was helmet-to-helmet contact on a defenseless player. So, he understands it now, but is it possible that could occur again? It is. But, again, I know the intent, and all the coaches are trying to get it as best we can.
One other question. Turnovers. They're not turning over very much at all. How important is it for you guys to take advantage of opportunities then when you're down low in the red zone and things like that?
Yeah, we've got to score touchdowns. We've talked about that all week. We lost a couple of games this year because we had kicked some field goals and didn't score touchdowns and put the game really away, and we can't afford to do that. We've got to be good in the red zone.